Also the Allisons, glad to see them. Talked with them a little bit there before the races. Also visited with Fred Wagner and a few other people. And we do have several blankets to be presented. The Watch Here Flea Market is sponsoring race number 1, race 2, race 3, and race 4. That'll go the fastest time. Larry Mather Farms. Larry also owning Standardbred Racehorses over there in Webster, Iowa. Larry Mather Farms going to present a blanket. Also, a memorial for Dr. Kenneth Harris. Doc Harris actually was involved with Standardbreds for many years, veterinarian, and we will honor him in race number 6. Hey, Standardbreds. Holland, they'll get you fixed up. Also, buying and selling. Hey, Standardbreds, race 7. And those are our featured sponsors, so do want to thank them for being on our card here this afternoon. 10 races, and we will have 3-year-olds on the pace. Also, we do have aged Iowa on the pace. Also taking a look at a non-winners of 2,500 maiden trot. So anybody that has not won as a filly. No, we actually have a mixed division. So we do have 2 girls and 2 boys. Somebody's going to get their first lifetime win in race 7. Also do have a couple B-class races in your 3-year-old pace. And that is our program here this afternoon. So 3-year-olds along with aged Iowa and also a maiden trot. So only one group of trotters today. If you didn't come out on Friday or yesterday, that was the majority of the trot races as we get set to go with your 3-year-old pacers. Yesterday, 2-year-old pacers in your Iowa registered division. And like we were saying earlier, racing at the Davis County Fair, 6 o'clock post time, 7 races on our card down at the Davis County Fair in Bloomfield. Then Saturday up in Nashua, home of the Little Brown Church. Not the Little Brown Jug. That's in Delaware, Ohio. Little Brown Church over there. You can get married and go to the horse races all on the same day. And check out what kind of iron they got over at the junkyard. Because you never know what they're going to have over on the back stretch. I was talking to Elvin Zimmerman a little earlier this morning. He said, that's close to home. Only about 20, 25 minutes. It's nice to race at Nashua. So head up there, 12:30 post time on Saturday, and Sunday, 1 o'clock post time at the Clark County Fair. We cross into the great state of Missouri. And boy, they have a lot of fun. They set up in the infield. They drink a little adult beverages, and they do a lot of gambling down there. We'll have some Calcutta, an opportunity to win some money. Always a good time down at the Clark County Fair in Kokomo. It's 4 minutes. Bring those horses on for race 1. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. Take a look at race 1. This is a Watch Here Flea Market. This will be your 3-year-old filly division. The girls kicking it off here first. Watch Here, owned by Roger D. Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 3 outings with 2 thirds. Last race at Humble was 3rd for Watch Here. Horse number 2. May Be Sneaky, owned by Bernadine Danke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 1 start, finishing 3rd at Watch Here. Horse number 3, Keeping My Distance, owned by Stephanie J., Justin B., James A. Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 4 outings with 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 4, Marked Mercedes, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains, Corey Larson gets the call to drive. 3 starts with 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 5, Spunky Town, owned by Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Joseph A. Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Kevin C. Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Mark Minton trains, Adam Hauser drives. 4 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Last race Humboldt was 5th. And horse number 6, Forcing Between You, leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Trained by Lorenzo Gooch, driven by Chad Svensson. 6 outings with 2 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd, 202 and 4/5. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Filly Division, sponsored by the Watch Your Flea Market. It's like the World's Fair. If you haven't ever been out to the Watch Your Flea Market, I guarantee you, if you can't find it, you don't need it. Okay? You got to check out the Watch Your Flea Market. Well, once again, bring those horses on for race one. Bring those horses to the track for race one. Looking for a field of 6. Watch here. Maybe Sneaky. Keeping my distance. Mark Mercedes. Spunky Town and Horseman between you. Looking for horses for race number 1. And we're right at about 30 seconds from post time. So we need horses to the track for race 1. $6,000 purse on the line. Watch Your Flea Market. Sponsoring first few races. It'll go the fastest time in your 3-year-old pace division. And we're looking for the number 2 horse to the track. Maybe Sneaky. Number 3, Keeping My Distance. And Horseman between you. Need those 3 horses to the track for race 1. And we do want to thank Deb Nicholson, Tumble, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 1. Thank you, Deb. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 1. Also do want to give a shout out, Columbia Fire and Rescue. Keep that rig parked right off of turn number 1. Enjoy the races here this afternoon. We do not need your services, but glad to have you on the grounds. As we get set to go, 10 races on our card here this afternoon. And field of 6, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Filly Division, sponsored by Watch Your Flea Market. Two driver changes in this first race. The number 4 horse has Corey Larson in the back for the number 4, Mark Mercedes, and the number 5, Spunky Town, Adam Hauser. A field of 6. Going to be making their way down in front of the grandstand. You'll get an up-close personal look at your 4-legged athlete. So you're able to get right up on the fencing. Check out these 3-year-old pacing fillies. The sophomore girls on the pace. And if you're new to harness racing, pace, right leg, right rear, right front, stride at the same time. Most of them are wearing what's called pacing hobbles. Every once in a while, you'll see one that don't even need it. They're that good that they don't even have to wear hobbles to keep them in rhythm. And then you see some trotters that have hobbles on also. Those are trying to keep them in rhythm. Keep them from running. Post parade for the first. Horse number 1, Watch Here. Right here in Watch Here, Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Maybe Sneaky with Scott Smith. Horse number 3, Keeping My Distance with James Gould. Horse number 4, Mark Mercedes with Corey Larson. Horse number 5, Spunky Town with Adam Hauser. And the 6, Force in Between You with Chad Spencer. Yeah, taking a look at the breeding in our Iowa Registered Filly Division. Mark Card, the number 1 horse. Number 2, Sneaky B. Skip Along. In Over My Head, the number 3 horse. Another marked card, and the 4 horse. Number 5, another In Over My Head. And the 6 horse, Special Forces. That is your field of 6. Going to make their way. And now Mark Mercedes and a couple other horses turning. We'll have a delay to the start. And it looks like it's going to be Watch Here headed to the barn for an equipment adjustment with Dwayne Rowland. So Dwayne Rowland headed down in the barn area, down in turn number 1. Going to get an equipment adjustment down there. I do want to thank everybody back on the backside, working in the barn area. All right, looks like starter has called for a field of 6. Everybody going to make their way towards the starting gate now. Got the adjustment on the number 1 horse. Watch Here. Watch Here. Maybe Sneaky. Keeping My Distance. Mark Mercedes. Spunky Town and a Force in Between You. And gate is rolling. 3-year-old Pacent fillies. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Force in Between You. Chad Svensson. Electa will be starting out of that back tier. Able to follow any horse off of that front 5. Due to nobody else in that back tier. 5 on the gate. Watch Here. Maybe Sneaky. Keeping My Distance. Mark Mercedes and Spunky Town. The Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association starting gate. Work past the draw gate. All looking good. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. As around the far turn. Kick off our 10 race card. Picking up speed. All looking good. And here we go. Off and Payson. Getting out on top. Now to the inside. It's Maybe Sneaky. Getting tight down in there. Turn 1. It is Watch Here. Watch Here with the advantage. Out on top. Maybe Sneaky. And Keeping My Distance. Keeping My Distance. The gray horse looking to drop in maybe in that 2 pocket. Nope. Actually going to head right on. Going to try to cut the mile now as they head to the quarter pole. It is keeping my distance. Racing second, Watch Here. In third, maybe Sneaky. Racing fourth is Mark Mercedes. At the quarter, it's keeping my distance. 30 and 1, your opening quarter. Out on top, it is keeping my distance. Racing second, Watch Here. In third, maybe Sneaky. Racing fourth is Mark Mercedes. In fifth, forcing between you and sixth is Spunky Tail. As around the far turn, make the way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is keeping my distance. The Roan filly right out on front. She is gray on the front end. And now moving and shaking, forcing between you, first over, first up at the half. 102 and 1/5, 102 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It's still keeping my distance. Want to try to keep the distance on the rest of the field. And forcing between you up to battle for that second spot. Watch Here to the inside. And now Spunky Town also going to race up to try to take over third. As they head to the three-quarter pole, it's forcing between you. Keeping my distance. Forcing between you. Now taking the top at the three-quarter pole. 132 and 2/5, 132 and 2. And Spunky Town up into third and down to the inside. It's keeping my distance, forcing between you. Spunky Town and Watch Here. Watch Here locked in, no racing room. And no passing lane here at Watch Here as they turn for home. And they head to the wire. Now it's Watch Here, going to look to the inside as they come to the wire. It is forcing between you with Chad Svensson picking up the win. 202 and 3/5, 202 and 3 for forcing between you. And we'll photo out everybody else for second, third, fourth, and fifth. I went to the quarter in 30 and 1/5, the half in 102 and 1/5, 3/4 in 132 and 2, the mile 202 and 3/5 for forcing between you. Forcing between you leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Lorenzo Gooch trains, Chad Svensson drives. That'll make 7 outings, first win of 2022, third lifetime start in 21 attempts. 202 and 3/5 will be a new lifetime mark for Forcing Between You. And taking a look at Forcing Between You, have been racing up at Running Aces in Minnesota, had a 157 mile on June the 23rd, a 155 and 3 on June the 16th. So 202 and 3 be a new lifetime mark. Watch Your Flea Market sponsoring race number 3. Race number 1 for your 3-year-old fillies. In the winner's circle, number 6 horse, Forcing Between You. That is a special forces filly out of a voracious Hanover, Ronald Lamar Burks, Houston, Texas. The breeder, trained by Lorenzo Gooch, driven by Chad Svensson. First win of 2022 in 7th start. Third lifetime win in 21 starts. Official results for the first. Horse number 1, Watch Here, was third. Horse number 2, Maybe Sneaky, fifth. Horse number 3, Keeping My Distance, second. Horse number 4, Mark Mercedes, sixth. Horse number 5, Spunky Town, 4th. And horse number 6, Forcing Between You. Your winner, top down, 3, 5, 2, 6, 4, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 1, the half and 102 and 1, 3/4 and 132 and 2, the mile 202 and 3/5 for Forcing Between You. That'll be a new lifetime mark, better than a 203 and 4 at Humboldt, 202 and 3/5. And up next going to be race number 2. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, also sponsored by the Watch Your Flea Market. Field of 5. This will be your Colton Gilding division. Field of 5. Horse number 1, Night King, owned by Set the Pace Racing LLC, Chicago City, Minnesota. Michael H. Wolf, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 14 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race at running 8 at Humboldt was 4th and 204. Was 4th and 204 for Night King. Horse number 2, Shotgun in the Hot Sun, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Corey Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Dwayne Rowland drives. 3 outings with 1 second, 1/3. Last race in Humboldt was 3rd, 202 and 2/5. Horse number 3, Lucky to Be Sweet, owned by J.J. DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin. Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 4 outings with 2 seconds and 1/3. Last race in Humboldt was 2nd, 202 and 2/5. Horse number 4, Multi-Millionaire, leased to Gary D. Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Gary Phillips trains, Adam Hauser drives. 3 outings with 2 seconds. Last race in Humboldt was 2nd, 203 and 2/5. And horse number 5, He's Special. Stephen A. Huffman Jr., Lindstrom, Minnesota. Justin Gould trains, Mark Royal Rowland drives. Mark Minton is not coming down today. Was on en route, had some issues, so not going to be programmed to drive here this afternoon. So Royal Rowland getting the call to drive. He's Special. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gilding division. $6,000 purse on the line for race number 2. And bar's been set already. New lifetime mark in race number 1 for Forcing Between You. 202 and 3/5. Got to go better than 202 and 3 for the fly sheet. Very nice looking fly sheets, sponsored by the Watch Your Flea Market. Like we said, you got to experience the Watch Your Flea Market. If you can't find it here, you don't need it. And we do want to thank Dinah Gooch on the bugle. Already been to the winner's circle. Horse number 1, Night King with Brandon Jensen. Horse number 2, Shotgun in the Hot Sun with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 3, Lucky to Be Sweet, Will Rowland. Horse number 4, Multimillionaire with Adam Hauser. And the 5, He's Special with Royal Rowland. Field of 5, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division sponsored by Watch Your Flea Market. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division. Gators roll it. Night King, Shotgun in the Hot Sun, Lucky to Be Sweet, Multimillionaire, and He's Special. The only change we had was the number 5 horse, He's Special. Royal Roll It, getting the call to drive, the 5. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of race number 2 on our 10 race card. All looking good. Picking up speed. And here we go up and Pesa. It's the 3 horse, Lucky to Be Sweet, Lucky to Be Sweet getting out on top. Multimillionaire races second and third. It is Night King. Racing fourth. Up the battle is He's Special. Out on top it is Lucky to Be Sweet. Lucky to Be Sweet, Multimillionaire races second. In third, it is Shotgun in the Hot Sun. In fourth is Night King now. He's Special. As they go to the quarter pole, it is Lucky to Be Sweet. 29 and 3, quick opening tempo. 29 and 3, fist out on the front end. It's Lucky to Be Sweet. Racing second, Multimillionaire. Racing third is Night King. Now the battle before this, He's Special. He's Special first over, first up the battle for that fourth position. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end, it's Lucky to Be Sweet. Lucky to Be Sweet out on top. Racing second, Multimillionaire in third. Is Shotgun in the Hot Sun. He's Special in fourth. 101 to the half. Out on top, it's Lucky to Be Sweet. Multimillionaire races second. In third, it is Shotgun in the Hot Sun. In fourth, He's Special. And fifth is Night King. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. It is Will rolling with Lucky to Be Sweet. Multimillionaire with Adam Hauser now tips out up the battle. You've got a horse race to the 3/4 pole. 130 and 3, miss 130 and 3. It's Lucky to Be Sweet. And to the outside is Multimillionaire. Shotgun in the Hot Sun. They're going to have to go 3 over. He's Special races in fourth. Fifth is Night King. As they round the far turn down the stretch, it's Lucky to Be Sweet out on top. Multimillionaire. Shotgun in the Hot Sun. He's Special with racing room up the middle. It is 3 horse, Lucky to Be Sweet, picking up the win. 201 for the mile for Lucky to Be Sweet. Quarter and 29 and 3, a half and 101, 3/4 and 130 and 3. The mile 201 flat for Lucky to Be Sweet. That'll be first win of 2022, seventh career win in 18 starts. Lucky to Be Sweet, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin, Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey, trains, Will Roll and drives. This is a Luck Be With You out of an Arts Place mare. Breeder Allen and Randall Eden, Iowa. And that'll be the quickest time so far, 2:01. For the Watch Here Flea Market, have 2 more divisions. Official results for race 2. Horse number 1, Night King, was 5th. Horse number 2, Shotgun in the Hot Sun, was 3rd. Horse number 3, Lucky to Be Sweet, your winner. Horse number 4, Multi-Millionaire, 4th. And horse number 5, He's Special, 2nd. Top down, 5, 3, 1, 4, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 29 and 3. The half and 101. 3/4 and 130 and 3. The mile 2:01 for Lucky to Be Sweet. Lucky to Be Sweet has a lifetime mark of 159 and 4 here at Watch Here. As a 2-year-old, 2:01, first win of 2022, 7th lifetime win at 18 starts. Top down, 5, 3, 1, 4, 2 on the bottom. And up next going to be race number 3. This will be a 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division, field of 6. Horse number 1, Windy Island, owned by Ames Racing, Omaha, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 7 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Last raced on July the 3rd at Humboldt was 2nd, 2:01 and 2 fifths. Horse number 2, Huntress, owned by John W. Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, Adam Hauser drives. 4 starts, 4 wins in 2022. Last raced on July the 3rd at Humboldt, picked up a win in 2:01 and 2 fifths. Horse number 3, Yvette Yankee, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Corey Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 win and 1 second. Last raced in Humboldt was 2nd, 2:02 and 1 fifth. Horse number 4, Little Shar, owned by Stephanie J., Justin A., or James A., and Justin B. Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 4 outings with 1 win and 3 seconds. Last race at Humboldt, picked up a win, 2 minutes and 2 fifths. Horse number 5, Thinking of a Card, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. Joseph Rico Jr., Westbury, New York. Mike Conti trains Royal Roland drives. 3 outings with 2 wins. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. And horse number 6, Transmini, owned by Evelyn M. Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 4 outings with 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division for the Watch Your Flea Market. And it got to go better than 2:01 set by Lucky to Be Sweet. And we do want to thank Sally Ludwig on the bugle for the call of race 3. Thank you, Sally. Dinah's passing the trumpet over to Sally Ludwig. Playing the bugle for race 3. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 3rd. Prayed your horses for the 3rd. Starter making its way to the backside over to the quarter pole as we get set to go with race 3 on our 10 race card. We want to give a shout out to our water crew, also track crew, grooming up the racing surface throughout the day as we get set to go with race number 3. Post parade for race 3. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. This is your 3-year-old filly Pace, Iowa registered. Taking a look at the stallions. We got a Wind Me Up, a Huntsville filly, marked card, In Over My Head, another marked card, and Transcending. Post parade. Going to get a up close personal look at your post parade. Horse number 1, Windy Island with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 2, Huntress with Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, You Bet Yankee with Corey Larson. Horse number 4, Little Shar with James Gould. Horse number 5, Thinking of a Card with Royal Roll. And horse number 6, Transmitting with Gary Lyles. We'll score 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. The 6 horse, Transmitting, come out of that back tier. Hey, we do want to thank Connie Rowland. She's been riding in the tractor. Enjoy it. The air conditioning. Grooving up that racing surface with that McCormick and track conditioner. Oh, 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Windy Island, Huntress, You Bet Yankee, Little Shar, and Thinking of a Card all off the gate. Transmitting out of that back tier with Gary Lyles. Starters called for field of 6, gate is rolling. Windy Island quick to the gate. Race 3. 6 horse field. $6,000 purse on the line. Iowa registered. 3-year-old Payson fillies. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of race number 3. Picking up speed. And here we go, up and Payson. It's Huntress down to the inside, to the outside. It's the war horse, Little Shar. Little Shar, Huntress, battle for the top. As they race for the top, it's Huntress and Little Shar. Little Shar now gonna think about ducking into that 2 pocket. Off a 2 down the backside. It's Huntress. Racing second. Little Shar. Racing in that 3rd position is You Bet Yankee. As they head to the quarter pole, it is Huntress. Taking into the quarter. 29 1 5, 29 1. Out on the front end, it's Huntress. The Huntsville filly out on top. Racing second. Little Shar. Racing 3rd, You Bet Yankee. Racing in that 4th position, Thinking of a Card. Now, Windy Island takes a look to the outside. Got to be first over. First up for 4th. As they round the far turn, make the way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's Huntress. Little Shar 2nd. You Bet Yankee now going to tip out up to try to battle as they head to the minute 1/5. Out on top, it's Huntress. You Bet Yankee to the outside. Little Shar to the inside. Racing in the 4th position It is Thinking of a Card, Windy Island, and Transmede. And 6 lengths cover the whole field down the backside. You've got a horse race to the 3/4 pole. It's Huntress and Yvette Yankee to the 3/4 pole. 130 and 2, 130 and 2. Can they bring it home? It's Huntress out on top. Little Shar to the inside. Yvette Yankee. Little Shar up into second and third. It is Yvette Yankee, Windy Island, and battle for Thinking of a Card for fourth as they turn for home. It's Huntress and Little Shar trying to close out on the front end. It is Huntress staying perfect. 5 starts, 5 wins. Second, Little Shar. 159 and 4. 159 and 4. That will be the quickest mile so far today for the Watch Here Flea Market. Better than 201. 159 and 4 for Huntress. The Huntsville filly, 5 for Big John. John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa, owns. Joel McDonald trains. Adam Hauser drives. Out of a Art Major mare, Doug Ackerman Stables Incorporated, North Carolina, the breeder for Huntress. Yeah, making the way to winner's circle. Be the number 2 horse. 5 starts, 5 wins. Really nice filly here. Sired by Huntress out of an Art Major mare. John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. The owner, Joel McDonald trains. Adam Hauser drives. 5 starts, 5 wins for Huntress. 159 and 4/5. That'll be a new lifetime mark. Well, there's a story out there. Big John Hendricks, he has got away with the women. Because I got a filly, and nobody could get along with her, but he likes these girls. He's got its specific time, and Huntress does a great job with those fillies. Good job, John Hendricks. 5 starts, 5 wins for Huntress. Official results for the third. Horse number 1, Windy Island, was 6th. Horse number 2, Huntress, your winner. Horse number 3, Yvette Yankee, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Little Shar, was 2nd. Horse number 5, Thinking of a Card, 4th. And horse number 6, Transmedia, was 5th. Top down, 6, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 29 and 1, a half and a minute and 1/5, 3/4 and 1:30 and 2. The mile 1:59 and 4/5 for Huntress. Huntress, John W. Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa, owns. Joe McDonald trains. Adam Hauser drives. New lifetime mark 1:59 and 4. 5 starts, 5 wins. Staying perfect in 2022. And that will be 17 starts with 12 wins in its lifetime. And up next, going to be race number 4. Watch Your Flea Market. Got to beat 1:59 and 4, set by Huntress. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division, field of 5. Horse number 1, Sir Henry, owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 2 outings with 1 win. Last race, Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 2, Detonator Dude, Lisa Heidi L. Sainer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Will Rowland drives. 3 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 3, Point Me High, owned by Brian D. Ampson, Kenyon, Minnesota. Jesse J. DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Adam Hauser. 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd, 203 and 3/5. Horse number 4, Stone Cold Savage, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 5 outings with 2 seconds. Last race Humboldt was 4th, 202 and 2/5. Horse number 5, Hangman McGee, Terry T. Latin, Marshall, Texas, owns. Amos Hines trains. Royal Roland drives. 4 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 202 and 4/5. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division. And a reminder, stop on down looking for something really good. Ice cream on sale at the concession stand. Also, they got corn dogs if you want to go down by the Midway. Really good corn dogs down by the Midway if you want to take a little stroll. Or stop in and pick up some good food at the concession stand. And ice cold beverages. How do I think Bob Allison, Tomo, Iowa on the bugle for the call of the fourth race. Horseman, parade your horses for the fourth. Parade your horses for the fourth race. Sir Henry, Detonator Dude, Point Me High, Stone Cold Savage, and Hangman McGee. All five racing off the gate. Starting gate, making its way to the backstretch as we get set to go with race number 4 on our 10-race card. Hopefully, your pick 10 still going good. And for you folks that is tuned in out there on our live stream on YouTube, if you make it to the races, we have what's called the Pick 10. If you can pick all 10 winners, they'll write you a check for $1,500. Yep. Make your trek out. The Iowa Harness Racing in the Midwest, live and in person. Always great to be able to watch it from home. Got a lot of viewers. Kansas, Missouri, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota. Even got a couple people from New Jersey and New York watching online. Good to have each and every one of you tuned in. Also glad to have you, the race fans, make it out here live and in person, enjoying the Keokuk County Fair. One of the oldest sports, standardbred racing, trotters and pacers. As we got pace today, a lot of pace, only one trot, and it's a maiden trot. Yeah, post parade going to be making its way down in front of the grandstand. Sir Henry, Detonator Dude, Point Me High, Stone Cold Savage, and Hangman McGee. Well, taking a look at the outing, Sir Henry been out twice with one win. Detonator Dude looking for that win with 3 starts, 1 second, 1 third. Point Me High been out 7 times, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Stone Cold Savage 5 outings with 2 seconds, and Hangman McGee 4 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. So we've been in the top 3 in all 4 starts. Post parade for race 4. Horse number 1, Sir Henry with Scott Smith. Horse number 2, Detonator Dude with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Point Me High with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Stone Cold Savage with Gary Lyles. And horse number 5, Hangman McGee with Royal Rowland. That's your field of 5. 3-year-old pacing colts and geldings. As they make their way off at turn 2, head to the starting gate. Starters call for a field of 5. All 5 will race off the starting gate. Watch Here Flea Market, sponsored here at the Keokuk County Fair here in Watch Here, Iowa. Right at 84 degrees with a southerly breeze today. Less than 5 miles per hour is what they're saying. Sir Henry, Detonator Dude, Point Me High, Stone Cold Savage, and Hangman McGee. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 4. 3-year-old pacing colts and geldings. And here we go. off and pace it. It's Point Me High, the 3-horse through the middle, down to the inside. It is the 2 Detonator Dude. You've got a battle for the top. Point Me High and Detonator Dude. Battle for the top. Racing third. It is Sir Henry. And to the outside, Hangman McGee. Point Me High out on the front end. Racing second. It is Detonator Dude. Now Hangman McGee on the move to the outside. Hangman McGee up to take over third, second, and now goes after your race leader as they enter the quarter pole. It's Hangman McGee. 30 seconds, your opening quarter. Out on top, it's Hangman McGee. Racing second, Point Me High. In third, it's Detonator Dude. Fourth, Sir Henry. And fifth is Stone Cold Savage. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. And it's Royal rolling on the front end. Racing second, Point Me High. Sir Henry now up to battle for third. And Detonator Dude. Fourth now, also making the pole, is Stone Cold Savage. Minute and 3 fifths. It is Hangman McGee out on the front. Racing second is Point Me High. Sir Henry races third. In fourth is Detonator Dude. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top showing the way. It is Hangman McGee. Point Me High and Sir Henry for second. Hangman McGee taking it to the 3/4 pole. 130 on a 2-minute track. Out on top showing the way, it's Hangman McGee. Point Me High takes a look to the outside for Racing Row. Now, Detonator Dude up into third. Sir Henry races fourth. In fifth. And to the outside is Stone Cold Savage. As they turn for home out on top, it is Hangman McGee. Battle for second. It's Detonator Dude up to take over second. Third, photo for third between Point Me High and a Stone Cold Savage. Sir Henry will take fifth. 2 minutes even. So Huntress will get the Watch Here Flea Market fly sheet. 159 of 4 fifths for the Watch Here Flea Market fly sheet. Now making the way to winner circle, Hangman McGee, the 5-horse, owned by Terry T. Latin, Marshall, Texas. Amos Hines trains Royal Rolling Dries. Hired by Matty McGee out of a Life Work mare. Breeder Terry Latin. Official results for the fourth. Horse number 1, Sir Henry, was 5th. Horse number 2, Detonator Dude, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Point Me High, was 4th. Horse number 4, Stone Cold Savage, was 3rd. And horse number 5, Hangman McGee, your winner. Hangman McGee, that'll make 5 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third. 2 minutes, new lifetime best for Hangman McGee. Top down, 5, 2, 4, 3, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 seconds, a half, and a minute and 3/5, 3/4 and 1:30 a mile, 2 minutes. Better than a 2:02 and 4/5, set by Hangman McGee back at Humboldt. 2 minutes, be a new lifetime mark for Hangman McGee. Up next, going to be race number 5. A field of 6. Do the stretch. Well, we'll take a look at that fifth race. Horse number 1, Glory and Honor Forever. Royal Roland and Barbara Roland. Grinnell, Iowa owns. Royal Roland trains and drives. 3 outings. Last race, Eldon was 4th. Horse number 2, Red and Hot All Over. Edmund Martin Crap, Humboldt, Iowa. Boo Crap trains. James Gould drives. 4 outings with 1 second, 3 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 3, It's Pacific Time, owned by John W. Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joe McDaniel trains. Adam Hauser drives. 5 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last raced on June the 30th at Running Aces was 5th, 156 and 1/5. Horse number 4, Natacam, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland drives. That is a scratch on Natacam. Natacam is a scratch. Personal. Horse number 5, Waco Sassy Kid, owned and trained by Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Chad Swenson drives. 6 outings, 3 wins, 1 second. Last race at Running Aces was 5th. Horse number 6, Rock Me Socks Off. Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Amos Hines trains. Jason Ludwig drives. 2 outings with 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. And horse number 7, JoJo Going Spy, owned by Booker T. White, Dayton, Texas. Kathy Raymond trains. Ronald Burks drives. 4 outings with 1 third. That is your field of 6. And the Larry Mather Farms Trophy Blanket, aged Iowa, 3 years old and older, on the pace. Yeah, post parade for race 5. Got to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Get us halfway home. 5 in the books, 5 to go after this race. 1 scratch, field of 6. Horse number 1, Glory and Honor Forever with Royal Roland. Horse number 2, Red and Hot All Over with James Gould. Horse number 3, It's Pacific Time with Adam Hauser. 4 horse Natacam is scratched. 5, Waco Sassy Kid with Chad Spencer. Horse number 6, Rock Me Socks Off with Jason Ludwig. And the 7, JoJo Going Spy with Ronald Burks. This is a mixed division. Mares and Colts and Geldings. So this is a mixed division. Aged Iowa, 3 years old and older, on the pace. Larry Mather Farms sponsoring race 5. So glory and honor forever, red and hot all over. It's Pacific time, and Waco Sassy Kid all racing off the starting gate due to the 4-horse being scratched. And out of that second tier, Rock Me Socks Off, and JoJo Golden Spy out of that back tier. And starter, Lisa Peters is called for a field of 6. 4 on the gate with 2 trailers. Aged 3 years old and older on the pace. So we got a 5-year-old mare with glory and honor forever, red and hot all over, a 7-year-old mare. It's Pacific time, a 5-year-old mare. The 5, Waco Sassy Kid, a 5-year-old gelding. Rock Me Socks Off, an 8-year-old gelding, and JoJo Golden Spy, a 7-year-old gelding. Field of 6. Gate is rolling. Aged Iowa. Oh, glory and honor forever, red and hot all over. It's Pacific time, Waco Sassy Kid, all off the gate. Rock Me Socks Off and JoJo Golden Spy out of that back tier. As they work past the draw gate. Round the far turn. Make the way down for the Aged Iowa Larry Mather Farm sponsored race 5. Picking up speed. And here we go. Oh, man. Pace high. It's red and hot all over. Now to the bar outside is Waco Sassy Kid. Waco Sassy Kid, and it's Pacific time. It's Pacific time and Waco Sassy Kid. You've got a horse race for the top. Hop a 2 down the backside. Waco Sassy Kid, and it's Pacific time. Now, clearing on the front end is Waco Sassy Kid. It's Pacific time, races second. Red and hot all over, races third. In fourth, glory and honor forever. 29-2, Biss, 29-2. Now it's Pacific time when I want in the front end. It's Pacific time out on top, showing the way. And off stride is Waco Sassy Kid. Out on top, showing the way. It's Pacific time. Up to take over second. It is red and hot all over. Glory and honor forever, races third. Waco Sassy Kid after the break. Now back up to try to battle for second as they come to the half. 59-3, Biss, 59-3. It's Pacific time. Out on top, racing second, red and hot all over. Third, Waco Sassy Kid. In fourth, glory and honor forever. Now to the outside in fifth is JoJo Golden Spy. And in sixth is Rock Me Socks Off. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Pacific time. Waco Sassy Kid in second. In third is red and hot all over. 130-2, Biss, 130-2. It's Pacific time out on top, showing the way. You got a battle for second. It's Waco Sassy Kid and red and hot all over. As they turn for home, it's Pacific time out on top. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. It's Pacific time. Now, they're the inside, red and hot all over, trying to get there. It's going to be the 3-horse. It's Pacific time. $159.3. $159.3 for the mile. The win to the quarter in 29-2. The half in 59-3. 3/4 in 130-2. The mile 159.3. And in the winner's circle, it's Pacific Time, owned by John W. Hendricks. Humboldt, Iowa, Joel McDonald trains, Adam Hauser drives. Sired by It's That Time out of Cam's Card Shark mare. Breeder John W. Hendricks, Iowa. That'll make 6 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third. The Larry Mather Farms blanket going to It's Pacific Time. And that is a 5-year-old mare. Yes, 5 years of age. John Hendricks, we always say he's got away with the women. Another win for John Hendricks. Fish results for the 5th. Horse number 1, Glory and Honor Forever 4th. Horse number 2, Red and Hot All Over 2nd. Horse number 3, It's Pacific Time, your winner. Horse number 4, Not a Camp, scratched. Horse number 5, Waco Sassy Kid, 3rd. Horse number 6, Rock Me Socks Off, 5th. And horse number 7, JoJo Golden Spy, 6th. Top down, 4, 2, 1, scratch, 3, 5, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 29 and 2, half and 59 and 3, 3/4 and 130 and 2, the mile 159 and 3 best for It's Pacific Time. It's Pacific Time has a 3-year-old mark of 153 and 4/5 at Running Aces, and 159 and 3 here this afternoon. Up next, race 6. This is our Ken Harris Memorial, or your non-winners 2,500 pace, also eligible maiden. Field of 4. Horse number 1, I'm in a Magical Era, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives 2 outings, 1 second, 1 third. Horse number 2, Beach Bum Harley, owned by John E. Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Tolper, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Heidi Sainer makes her first lifetime driving start. Beach Bum Harley been out 1 time, finishing 4th at Eldon. Horse number 3, Son of a Rock, owned by Alan E. Jones, Florence, Iowa. Alan Jones trains. Adam Hauser drives. 1 start, finishing 2nd at Eldon. And horse number 4, Johnny Freight, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Own. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. Big news. This is a full brother. Yes, listen correctly. Full brother to Jimmy Freight. The legendary Jimmy Freight. He's a sports writer out of Western Ideal Mare. He is still a stallion, making his first lifetime start. Johnny Freight. And we do want to thank Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 6th. Thank you, Fred. Horseman, put your horses for the 6th. This is non-winners $2,500 pace. Also eligible maiden, Ken Harris Memorial. Dr. Ken Harris, honoring Dr. Ken Harris. Yeah, post break for race 6. This non-winners $2,500 pace, also eligible made at Ken Harris Memorial. Horse number 1, I'm in a Magical Era with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Beach Bum Harley with Heidi Sainer making her first drive and start. Horse number 3, Son of a Rock with Adam Hauser. And the number 4, Johnny Freight, Chad Svensson, first lifetime start for Jimmy Freight's brother, full brother, Johnny Freight. Yeah, maybe wondering if Adriano Sorolla tuned in to watch this one. He owns Jimmy Freight. Been racing like a old horse. Was leading in the polls if he had been following the Harness Racing pulls 7 years of age. Who would have thought? He started his racing career here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. Now stands as a stallion, also back racing. Sports rider son, the richest sports rider son and fastest sports rider son, Johnny Freight, hoping he's got the same genes. I think Larry Mather and Rick Huffman both agree. Ontario sired, where sports rider stands, up in the state of Canada, old Canada nation. All right, here we go. Field of 4. Somebody is going to get their first win. I'm in a magical era. Beach Bum Harley, son of a rock, Johnny Freight. As we work around the far turn. Field of 4. I'm in the magical era. Beach Bum Harley, son of a rock, and Johnny Freight. Picking up speed. And here we go. Up and pace on. I'm in the magical era, getting out on top. Son of a rock races second. In third, Beach Bum Harley. In fourth is Johnny Freight. Yeah, I'm in the magical area race later out on top. Son of a rock races second. Beach Bum Harley third, and a Johnny Freight races fourth. Down the backside for the first time. I'm in a magical area. With the rain rolling, taking him to the quarter pole. Son of a rock races second. At the quarter. 33 and 1/5, 33 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It is I'm in the magical era. Son of a rock races second. Beach Bum Harley in third. Fourth, Johnny Freight. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. It's I'm in the magical era. The JK end of an era filly showing the way. As they come to the half, racing second, Son of a Rock third, Beach Bum Harley in fourth, Johnny Freight. 107 and 3, fifth, 107 and 3. Out on top, I'm in a magical era. Son of a Rock races second. In third, Beach Bum Harley and Johnny Freight. Off a 2 down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. You got a 2-horse race. I'm in a magical era and Son of a Rock as they go to the 3/4 pole. At the 3/4 pole, I'm in a magical era out on top. 138 and 3, fifth, 138 and 3. I'm in a magical era. Son of a Rock races second. Now tips out. You've got a horse race for the top. Racing third, Beach Bum Harley. In fourth, Johnny Freight. Son of a Rock, I'm in a magical era. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. It is Son of a Rock. I'm in a magical era. Son of a Rock with Adam Hauser. Out on the point. It is Son of a Rock. Second, I'm in a magical era. Beach Bum Harley third, and fourth, Johnny Freight. 211 flat for Son of a Rock. Quarter and 33 and 1.5 and 107 and 3. 3/4 138 and 3. The mile 211 flat for Son of a Rock. That'll make 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second. Son of a Rock, Intrepid Silster. Mel Mullet, Wisconsin, the breeder. Owned and trained by Alan E. Jones. Florence, Iowa, Adam Hauser. Doing the driving for Son of a Rock. Well, driving triple for Adam Hauser, and getting the win with Son of a Rock. Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa, owns and trains. Driven by Adam Hauser. That'll make 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second for Son of a Rock. 211. The intrepid Sealster. Colt, Breeder, Mel, and Mullet, Wisconsin. Official results for the 6th. Horse number 1, I'm in a Magical Era, 2nd. Horse number 2, Beach Bum Harley. Heidi Sainer getting her first driving of her career, finishing 3rd. Horse number 3, Son of a Rock, your winner. And horse number 4, Johnny Freight, was 4th. Top down, 2, 3, 1, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 33 and 1 1/2, 107 and 3, 3/4, 138 and 3. The mile, 2:11 for Son of a Rock. First career win. Up next, race number 7. Scratch number 3 horse. This will be your Trot Non-Winners 2,500, also eligible maiden. Hey, Standardbred sponsoring. Field 4, do the scratch. Number 1, Really Late Date, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Jason Ludwig drives. 3 outings with 1 second. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 2, Tom's Hit and Miss, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Hupman trains, Chad Svensson drives. First lifetime start for Tom's Hit and Miss. Horse number 3, Bamaloo, is scratch sick. Horse number 4, My Overlay, owned by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa, trained and driven by Gary Lyles. And horse number 5, that's first start for My Overlay. Number 5, My Kinda Night, owned by Andy Miller Stables, Millstown Township, New Jersey. C.D. Hupman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith M. Wilson, Marengo. Rick Hupman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 2 outings with 1 win, 1 second. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 209 and 4/5. That is your field of 4. Yeah, we do want to thank Daryl Ludwig on the bugle for the call of the 7th. Daryl, excellent job on the bugle. Horseman, prayed your horses for race 7. Field of 4, maiden, or non-winners 2,500. Hey, Standardbreds, looking to buy, looking to sell, also looking to transport. Hey, Standardbreds, they'll get you fixed up. Yep, post parade for the 7th. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. We have got an airman batting the number 1 horse. Number 2 is a Make or Miss. Number 4, My Overlay, an Andover Hall. And the number 5, a Trickstud. Post parade for the 7th. Horse number 1, really late date with Jason Ludwig. Horse number 2, Tom's Hit and Miss with Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, Bamaloo, is scratch. Horse number 4, My Overlay with Gary Lyles. And horse number 5, Some Kind of Night with Chad Svensson. So Chad Svensson getting the call to drive. Some Kind of Night. Already with a career win, 209 and 4 with Adam Hauser back on June the 18th. And Adam Hauser programmed, now going to be driving the 2-horse Tom's Hit and Miss, and Chad Svensson on the 5. Jason Ludwig getting the call to drive the 1, really late date. Field 4. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4. 3 horses scratch. They are allowed to slide over. Really late date. Tom's Hit and Miss. My Overlay, and Some Kind of Night. Number 5 horse, already with a win, 2 starts, a first and a second. 2 horse making its lifetime start, 4 horse making its lifetime start, and really late date, the number 1 making its 4th career start. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 7. And here we go off and trotty. It's the 4 horse down to the inside. My Overlay. My Overlay down to the outside is Some Kind of Night. Some Kind of Night out on top showing the way. The Tricksting Gilding out on top. Off stride is My Overlay. Up into second, also off stride is Tom's Hit and Miss. Down the backside, trying to distance the field early. It's Some Kind of Night. Some Kind of Night taking him to the quarter pole. Racing second is Really Late Date. 31 and 3, Miss 31 and 3. Out on top showing the way, it is Some Kind of Night. Almost like a training mile. Tom's Hit and Miss off stride once again. Out on top showing the way, it's Some Kind of Night. Really Late Date races second. Stablemate's going to be going at it. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. Now off stride is Really Late Date. Also getting off stride again was the My Overlay, but back on the trot. 106 to the half. Out on top, Some Kind of Night. Some Kind of Night out on top. Racing second is Really Late Date. In third, My Overlay. And in fourth is Some Kind of Night. Some Kind of Night taking it to the 3/4 pole. Tom's Hit and Miss races fourth. Now the battle is on for second. 138 to the 3/4 pole. It is Some Kind of Night. Some Kind of Night out on top. Racing second is My Overlay. Third, Really Late Date. And fourth, Tom's Hit and Miss. As they turn for home, it is all Some Kind of Night. Gonna make it look easy. Picking up the win. Second. First lifetime start will be second for My Overlay. Third, Really Late Date. And fourth will go to Tom's Hit and Miss. 2:11 and 1/5. 2:11 and 1 for the mile. For Some Kind of Night. Official results for the 7th. Horse number 1, Really Late Date, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Tom's Hit and Miss, was 4th. Horse number 3, Bamaloo, was scratched. Horse number 4, My Overlay, was 2nd. And horse number 5, Some Kind of Night. Your winner, Some Kind of Night, owned by Andy Miller Stables, Millstown Township, New Jersey. C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith M. Wilson, Marengo. Sired by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Svensson. That'll make 3 starts, 2 wins, 1 second. Is a Ontario sire, Trixton, son, also Kentucky bred, so dual eligible, Canada and Kentucky. Up next, going to be our 8th race of the afternoon. Field of 4, no changes. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Now winners 3,000. They exceeded 3,000. Eligible for claim for 4,000 for Colts and Geldings. 4,100 for fillies. Horse number 1, She's a Show Off. Owned by Kara Seehauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 5 outings with 2/3. Last race, Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 2, She's a Desire. Owned by Jesse J. DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Wayne Moldhauser, Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowlett. 2 starts, 2 wins for She's a Desire. Horse number 3, Just a Little Ansay. Owned by Rick Huppman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huppman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 4 outings. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 4, Midnight Zen. Owned by Debbie S. and Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 second, 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. That's your field of 4. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. And we do want to thank Doug Nicholson, Tumble, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 8th. Thank you, Doug. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 8th. Prayed your horses for race 8. She's a Show Off. She's a Desire. Just a Little Antsy and Midnight Zen. Yeah, post parade for race 8. Horse number 1, She's a Show Off with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, She's a Desire with Will Rowlett. Horse number 3, Just a Little Antsy with Chad Svensson. And horse number 4, Midnight Zen with Scott Smith. Field of 4. Philly Division. Going for $1,500. And starter picking up a field of 4. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division. $1,500 purse on the line. Gators roll it. She's a show-off. She's a desire. Just a little antsy. Midnight Zen. That's around the far turn. Make the way off at turn 4. Now on the front stretch for the start of our 8th race on our 10-race card. All looking good. And now off stride is She's a Show-Off. And here we go off and pacing. It's the 3-horse. Just a little antsy and the 2-horse. Battle for the top is She's a Desire. She's a Desire getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second. It is Just a Little Antsy in third. Midnight Zen in fourth. Is She's a Show-Off. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time. As they head to the quarter pole. She's a Desire out on top. Racing second. Is Just a Little Antsy. Midnight Zen in third at the quarter. 30 and 4th is 30 and 4. Out on top showing the way. It is She's a Desire. The Real Desire filly out on top showing the way. Racing second is Just a Little Antsy. The Transcending filly. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. She's a Desire. All right there. Nose to tail. 4 lengths cover the field. 102 and 3, fist. 102 and 3. Out on top. Off stride once again as She's a Show-Off. Off a 2 down the backside. Out on top. Showing the way. It is She's a Desire. Just a Little Antsy races second. In third is Midnight Zen. Now you got a horse race at the 3/4 pole. And Just a Little Antsy. She's a Desire. 133 and 133 and 1. She's a Desire out on top. Just a Little Antsy second. In third is Midnight Zen. And fourth, She's a Show-Off. It is all She's a Desire out on top. On the clock. It is She's a Desire picking up the win. Second, Just a Little Antsy. Third, Midnight Zen. And fourth, She's a Show-Off. 204 and 2 fifths. 204 and 2 for the mile. She's a Desire. The Real Desire filly. Out of a Don't Get in My Way mare. Breeder Jesse J. DeLong, Wisconsin. And up next going to be our ninth race of the afternoon. Two driver change of the ninth. Number 1, Opal's Little Garnet, Adam Hauser. Number 2, Military Ruler, Mike Conte. Horse number 1, Opal's Little Garnet, Frank Chitwood, Centerville, Missouri owns. John Sainer trains, Adam Hauser drives. 2 outings. Last raced at Humboldt was 7th. Horse number 2, Military Ruler, Mike Conte, Yorktown, Iowa. Joseph Rico, Westbury, New York owns. Mike Conte trains and drives. 2 outings. Last race Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 3, Garzilla, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 4 outings with 1 win. Line win coming at Humboldt. Horse number 4, C.R. Dudley, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. 3 outings with 1 win. Last race Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 5, Over the Edge of Honor, owned by Barbara and Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trains and drives. 1 outing, finishing 3rd at Humboldt. And horse number 6, Perfect Force, owned by Jason Ludwig, Grinnell, William Ludwig, Waterloo, Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls, Tanya Ludwig, Waterloo. Trained by Jason Ludwig, driven by Jason Ludwig. 2 outings with 1 second. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. That is your field of 6. $1,500 purse on the line. 3-year-olds on the pace. Colt and Gelding division. I do want to thank Keith Fish on the Biggle for the call of the 9th. Thank you, Keith. Horseman, parade your horses for the 9th. Parade your horses for the 9th. This will be our 9th race on our 10-race card. And I don't think anybody left in pick 10. And a reminder, racing action coming up on Tuesday. Davis County Fair in Bloomfield, Iowa. Post time 6 o'clock. 7 races on our card down in Bloomfield. It'll be up in Nashua, home of the Little Brown Church. Nashua on Saturday. And Sunday down at the Clark County Fair in Keokuk, Missouri. Down there in Tom and Kathy Shipley and Doc Albers country. Yeah, post freight for race 9. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gelding division. Field of 6. Horse number 1, Opal's Little Garnet with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Military Ruler with Mike Conte. Horse number 3, Garzilla with Chad Svensson. Horse number 4, C.R. Dudley with Will Rowland. Horse number 5, Over the Edge of Honor, Royal Rowland. And horse number 6, Perfect Force with Jason Ludwig. Field of 6. I got an equipment adjustment on the 3-horse Garzilla. Once again, do have a horse off of in turn number 1. Getting an equipment adjustment for the 3-horse. And now, going to make his way back to the track. He's set to go with the 9th. Opal's Little Garnet, Military Ruler, Garzilla, C.R. Dudley. Over the Edge of Honor, Perfect Force. Starter Lisa Peters is called for field of 6. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Gate is rolling. Race number 9, 3-year-old Owl registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division. $1,500 purse on the line. That's 6-horse, Perfect Force, allowed to come out of any post position in the back, out of that back tier. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of race number 9. And here we go up at Payson. Getting out on top, showing the way, it is Garzilla, the 3-horse. Racing second is C.R. Dudley. In third is Opal's Little Garnet. In fourth, Military Ruler, Perfect Force, and rounding out the field is Over the Edge of Honor. Down the backside for the first time, it's Garzilla out on top. Garzilla, your race leader. Racing second, C.R. Dudley. Opal's Little Garnet races third. Now on the move is Perfect Force. Perfect Force up to take over third. Now second. Now goes up to your race leader. 31 seconds, your opening quarter. It's Perfect Force wanting to race off the front end. It's Perfect Force now clears. Garzilla races second. In third, C.R. Dudley fourth. Opal's Little Garnet as they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on top, showing the way. It's the 5-horse, Over the Edge of Honor. Sorry about that. 102, quick fractions. Out on top, showing the way. It is Over the Edge of Honor. Over the Edge of Honor, your race leader racing second, Garzilla. In third, it is C.R. Dudley. Fourth, Opal's Little Garnet. In fifth is Perfect Force. And sixth, Military Ruler. Down the backside, it's Over the Edge of Honor. Over the Edge of Honor, taking them to a 3/4 pole. 132, equal fractions. It's Garzilla racing second. Now tips out. Also now Perfect Force on the move up to take over fourth. As around the far turn, Garzilla and Over the Edge of Honor. They turn for home. Over the Edge of Honor and Garzilla. It's a battle to the wire. It's Garzilla with the advantage now. It's Garzilla second. Over the Edge of Honor. 2:03 and 2 best. 2:03 and 2 for the mile. Quarter and 31. Half and 1:02. 3/4 and 1:32. The mile 2:03 and 2 best for Garzilla. And making the way, winner circle will be the number 3 horse, Garzilla. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson drives. That'll make 5 starts. Second win of 2022. Third career win and 16 tries. 2:03 and 2 best. Has a lifetime mark 2 minutes and 2 best. A qualifier at running aces. Official results for the ninth. Horse number 1, Opal's Little Garnet, was 5th. Horse number 2, Military Ruler, 6th. Horse number 3, Garzilla, your winner. Horse number 4, CR Dudley, 3rd. Horse number 5, Over the Edge of Honor, 2nd. And horse number 6, Perfect Force, 4th. Top down, 5, 6, 1, 3, 2, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 31, a half and 102, 3/4 132. And the mile, 2:03 and 2 best for Garzilla. Driving triple for Chad Svensson today. Garzilla thinking out loud of a Real Desire mare, breeder Allen and Randall Eden, Iowa. And we do want to thank Juanita Rowland on the 10th and final bugle of our 3-day meet here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. She's been busy. Actually, Friday was down at the Floral Hall getting all those exhibits checked in. Thank you, Juanita, playing the bugle for the 10th. Field of 4, 2 driver changes. Number 2, Omadome with Jason Ludwig. The 4, Transcending Favor with Adam Hauser. Horse number 1, Joni Said So, owned by J.J. DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa, Casey Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives, 5 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Number 2, Omadome, owned by Wilton McDonald, Denison, Iowa, Amos Hines trains, Jason Ludwig drives, 2 outings. Last race, Humboldt was 7th. Horse number 3, Mandy's Pretty Girl, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 4 outings with 1 win, 2 seconds. Last race to Humboldt was 2nd. And horse number 4, Transcending Favor. Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa, owns and trains. Adam Hauser drives, 1 start, finishing 2nd at Humboldt. That is your field of 4. 3-year-old, Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division, field of 4, $1,500 purse on the line. So good to see the Larson family hanging out, getting a little grub. Post parade for the 10th. Horse number 1, Joni Said So with Will Rowland. Horse number 2, Omadome with Jason Ludwig. Horse number 3, Mandy's Pretty Girl with Chad Svensson. And horse number 4, Transcending Favor with Adam Hauser. Field of 4, 3-year-old pacing fillies. All right, here we go. 10th and final race of the afternoon, race fans. Glad to have each and every one of you out here at the Keokuk County Fair to put a cap on 3 continuous days of harness racing. Also glad to have you folks tuned in on our live stream. All looking good, picking up speed. Field of 4, 3-year-old pacing fillies, and here we go. Up and Pisa. It's Joni Said So and Mandy's Pretty Girl battle for the top. It is a horse race, and it is Joni Said So out on top. Racing 2nd is Mandy's Pretty Girl. Racing 3rd is Omadome. In 4th, Transcending Favor. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, it is Joni Said So. Joni Said So, your race leader, racing 2nd. Is Mandy's Pretty Girl at the quarter. 30 and 2, Biss, 30 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It is Will Rowland in command with Joni Said So. Now on the move from the back is Transcending Favor. Transcending Favor now up to battle. It is Transcending Favor taking the top. Racing 2nd is Joni Said So. In 3rd, Mandy's Pretty Girl now up to take a look for 3rd at the half. 102, 102 to the half. Out on top is Transcending Favor. Racing second is Mandy's Pretty Girl. To the outside is Joni Said So. Joni Said So in. To the inside is Mandy's Pretty Girl. Down the backside is Transcending Favor as they head to the three-quarter pole. At the three-quarter pole, it is Transcending Favor. To the outside is Joni Said So. 132 equal fractions right there. It's Transcending Favor. To the outside is Joni Said So. In third, Mandy's Pretty Girl. And you've got a horse race as they round the far turn. Down the stretch they come. It is Joni Said So out on top. In second, Mandy's Pretty Girl. Transcending Favor third, fourth, Obadome. And it's Will Rowland picking up the win with Joni Said So. Second, we'll go to Mandy's Pretty Girl. Third, Transcending Favor. And fourth, Obadome. Oh, mile going in. 204 flat for Joni Said So. So Will Rowland with a driving triple. Chad Svensson with a driving triple. Adam Hauser with a driving triple. Those three drivers taking 9 out of 10. Royal Rowland, the only other driver, getting a driving win today with Hangman McGee. So Adam Hauser, Will Rowland, and Chad Svensson all with driving triples in our 10 race card. All right, official results for the 10th. Horse number 1, Joni Said So, your winner. Horse number 2, Omadome, was 4th. Horse number 3, Mandy's Pretty Girl, 2nd. And horse number 4, Transcending Favor, 3rd. Top down, 1, 4, 2, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 2. Half and 102. 3/4, 132. The mile, 204 for Joni Said So. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. Into the winner's circle with a driving triple, Will Rowland.